Hey guys, it's day 3. It's about 12. I slept in. I didn't get to bed very well last night. It took a little bit, and then early this morning at like 5, the dog wasn't eating, and his tummy was making noise. So usually when that happens, it means he hasn't eaten for like a day or so. So we had to take care of that. So I slept in, and he slept in, and usually if he wants something, he wakes me up, and he didn't even want to get up, and he wants food right now. He's licking his bowl. So yeah, I'm making some hot cocoa right now. I'm gonna pop in a bagel, cook up a bagel, and then go in and start doing some writing and try and get a bunch of words done again today. We did about 3,500 yesterday, which was amazing. So we're gonna keep going, and yeah, hopefully we crank out just as much. So, ow, what, you want to say hello? Hello! So, I said I would tell you what my project was today. So I am working actually on a Western series. I feel like, I like Western, but I don't really care for, like, Western romance a whole ton. Like, I feel like that's a majority of the genre, like, adult, anyway. So I like searching out, like, Westerns for young adult. Like, Vengeance Road is amazing. And I feel like it's a market that's not saturated enough. Like, there's hardly anything. And half of the Westerns are, like, futurist or fantastical. I'm like, no, I really want, like, a good Wild West story. So, I've always wanted to write one. And I got the idea a few years ago in college. So basically, my two protagonists are Lucky and John. And John grew up, he was born into a gang, and as he grew up, he was like, this isn't right. This is not how we need to treat people. This is not how I want to live my life. So when he reached adulthood, he turned himself in. And instead of taking him and, like, hanging him, the government, I'm working out specifics, learning a lot right now, so I'm not really sure. I think it's Marshal's office. I'm not 100% sure exactly which it is yet, so that will be, like, more narrowed down in the book in the future. Basically, we're like, well, you have a lot of talents, you know what you're doing, you understand, like, how gangs work more than, you know, people who aren't in gangs do, and we're going to let you have, like, a jail sentence and then get out as long as you work for us. So that's his life now, as he works for them, hunting, like, basically a bounty hunter. Will go hunt down, like, people that they have sights on. So he ends up in, it's a town called Wolf Creek, is where Lucky is, and he ends up staying at her family's ranch. And she's not a typical girl in the Wild West. She's very, actually ends up pretending to be a guy most of the time because she grew up out on the range after some issues with siblings. So they end up having to find a way to work together so she can help him hunt down all these people. So I really like it. I like the idea. I've kind of fleshed out like 7 books possibly. It really depends on once I get going, like what I feel like could go or what could stay. But you know, I'm just gonna keep writing, and wherever I get to, wherever I feel it needs to end, it'll end. Right now, where I have the 7th, I don't feel like that's an ending. Yeah. So I feel like it's kind of like the second to last. I have an idea for an ending, but I don't really want to do it. So yeah, I'm just kind of plowing through. Today's been a really slow day for writing. I've only written like 400 words. Yike. But I don't know, I've done a lot of research, so I feel like that's kind of balanced out a little. And as many as I wrote yesterday, I'm still ahead of where I need to be. So I feel pretty confident even if I don't get the 1300 done, which I am still aiming for, I'm going to work for. I'm going to try and at least do some research and outline some more if I don't write. Just because, I don't know, today's just not, everything's not clicking right. I've written probably the worst sentences in my life today. Granted, it's just a first crappy draft, but yeah. So that is what my project is. I'm super excited. I really want there to be more like young adult, new adult westerns out there because it's such a crazy, amazing time period that people just kind of are like, it was of the West. Like, so it either really hits with people or people are like, no. So I really want to kind of get into that and bring that back and get people more interested in it. And I just love the story. So I've always wanted to write a Wild West story, and here we are. So I'm getting a snack and then heading back in to continue. Hey guys, so I got exactly 1,335 words today. So I'm at 6,723, I think it was. I'm gonna just call it a day. It's like 5, yeah. But I'm just like having such a hard time. It took me most of the day to do that, and yesterday in like 3 hours I did the 3,500. So I'm clearly just not feeling it. So I'm going to stop for now. Gonna call this the end of the video as well. If I do anything else, I'll just talk about it in tomorrow's video. But yeah, that is today, and we're still right on track and flying through. So I hope you all enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.